Okay. This is, I guess you could say, part 2 because of the other video. The recording just stopped. But anyway, so what I was saying about this little hesitation thing, since you cut it and I went around, we both met up in the middle. If we both went the same way, if you kind of just came around, I could have came up and just hit the ball. But then that happens, and then now we're in a weird spot. I got bombed. That's a good play by you. I would like Frankie to go for... Actually, I feel like they might have beaten him, but we're fine. Nice block.
60 seconds.
Okay, this is another thing. Here. I really think, I had the right to go for it. And the only reason I say that, Frankie was in a good position, and he was gonna get a pretty good hit on it. However, I can't see Frankie from this angle. And if you don't believe me, no, I'm joking. But if you don't believe me, okay, never mind. Okay, anyway, the reason I still think I have the right of way, even though I could see Frankie, is because it would be harder for me to get back compared to Frankie. If we're looking at Frankie here, oh wait, Frankie can't even see me. Okay, then dang, bro, how can he not see me from that? Whatever. Then excuse everything I just said. Frankie should have went for it. I should have saw Frankie and should have left it. I didn't realize Frankie couldn't see me. So yeah, I should have left it. Frankie was right to go in. He couldn't see me, so obviously he thought he had it. It's good pressure by Frankie. I think Khan kind of stayed back a little bit more. But yeah. Okay. The one time I would say cut off rotation is right where you are with Khan. Khan's coming back. And I would say cut it off because it gets in a little bit of a panic mode. Now, I really don't think... Actually, no. I take back what I said. Don't cut this off. The reason I say that is because if you went around, even though I'm all the way back here, you could easily come back around and beat me to the ball and get a better hit. Or if you come back around, I'm going to get 100 boost and I'm going to have a great angle on this ball. And he doesn't even hit it that hard. That's an easy play to make. But yeah, okay. Again, all three of them, we have to score in these situations. It's just too many times where we're not scoring when they're all together. That was a weird double commit before, but I mean, here, I'll just talk about it. Khan goes, the recovery, now, I said, no, Frankie had the right to hit this. Khan, when you landed, you probably could have half flipped. No, you could have definitely half flipped here, but let Frankie get the hit on this because he just has a better angle compared to you. And Frankie, with this, you had a great angle coming in. If you came, when it's like this, you want to come wide. Now, I don't think the speed of the ball and stuff, they're just too fast for you to come wide. So, if you're coming middle, don't do that. Because you do not want to hit the ball. Here, I'll just show from here. If you hit the ball middle or to the side like this, it's obviously going to go left. If you kind of slightly hit it to the right, you're going to be fine. And by slightly, I mean if you air roll and let's say, okay, I'm going to call this the top part, where the hard, you know what I mean. If you air roll and your top part is going to hit this side of the ball, it's going to pinch and go flying. Oh my gosh, the voice crack. But if you try to hit it with your bottom, or if you try to kind of hit it with your wheels or the other way air roll, it might kind of it might pinch a little, but it's going to pinch to where it'll go slower. And then it's going to allow me to make the play. Because we have 3 guys right there, ready to make a play. But doesn't work out. Frankie probably could have rotated wider because you could see like you both got bumped.
30 seconds left on the clock.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I mean, I should have left that for you. That was not my, that was my bad. I think definitely like communication would help, but no, I should have definitely left that for you. Frankie's rotating back well. Good play. I should have left that for you. See, okay, I feel like this happens a lot, which I kind of want to address. The guy who hit it, let him carry it, and the guy who's front post, come middle, because that's gonna help with the confusion a lot, because I feel like we got confused a lot when it goes into the corner like that. Like if it should be this guy who's hitting it, or if it should be this guy who's hitting it. Let this guy go for it. This guy goes middle, and then the back guy comes back post, turns around, and kind of plays back from there. But I do make a mistake there. One of few. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay. Here, go back. Okay, Frankie, you definitely want to go for that because you land right at the boost. You have 100 boost, and he clearly misses it. So you could even let this slow down and hit the ball like once it hits the ground, but you should not be leaving this. Like that's like your play to make. Cause like if you were there, you could have easily contested this guy, and probably it honestly could have pinched off of both of you and went in. But you really want to play that, and then obviously Khan would just come off like the midline and kind of play middle if he wants. Cause I was back and I was like playing if it like missed you. But you want to just continue that play. But since that happened, Khan has to go in. And then, no. Oh my gosh, I need a stretch. So, Frankie, when you miss it, I don't know why the ball's right there. You go, if you're going back, go back. Like, if you're going to go back, get back behind both players. Because this cut makes me hesitate now. And now all 3 of us are right here, and if they get a boom, we're done for. Now, they don't really get like too good of one, but it's fine. Nice rotation back, Frankie. Now they get the shot. Okay. I feel like I'm not commentating that much, guys, because I've already done this video. And, I feel like I touched on a lot of the points. I'll just let it play on from now. But I'm not really going to be stopping too much because, 1, I already did this video and it stinks to have to do it again. But 2, I think the main points is that... I'm actually going to go up here so that's easier to see. The main points I want to talk about right now, before this ends, is 1, you can even see the field from here, so like the spacing should be good. Like we should always be like spaced, not spaced around, but oh, that's annoying. Hold on. Here, that's good. Okay, so our spacing should always just be like not wide. We should always be spaced out. I feel like if you're looking from here, we might get cluttered too much, and we should just try to avoid that. Because if we're spaced a lot, and like good rotation happens, we're gonna be fine. But the main points I want to talk about is 1, cutting off. We keep cutting each other off of rotation, and it just happens way too much, to the point where it makes the other person hesitate, and we kind of we kind of stop playing aggressive. And the main reason we're playing so defensive is because we're cutting off one another. The second thing is not playing aggressive, where on defense, especially on defense, where the guy who's not saying 1v1, but there's opportunities where the last guy back has a chance of going for the ball and trying to contesting a 50-50, but instead they sit back and let the guy get a shot. And sitting back and letting the guy get a shot is, they're gonna have such a higher percentage of scoring than you actually going for the ball. But I mean,
Tommy, I'll go across the street.
what you gonna do?
What are you going over film?
Sir?
I hate it. The Fortnite replays don't save. For some reason, for it.
Yes, sir?
I want to make a montage intro.
Yes, sir? No.
But, Tommy, do you want to go play basketball across the street?
Yeah, later. Hold on. Alright.
I got that key, bitch.
And then the third thing. So wait, what'd I say? Okay, so cutting off, not playing aggressive, and probably just positioning. Honestly, because I feel like when we cut off each other, and we're not positioning. Oh no, rotating wide. That's what I want to talk about. That's the last thing.
Rotating wide.
Because since we're not rotating wide, we keep bumping into each other.
You guys take this game way too seriously.
No, I take this game way too seriously.
Honestly, why do kids play with you, Tommy?
Why do kids play with you?
You guys all take games so seriously.
Well, that makes me good at games. Freaking okay. Well, that's it, guys. Do it.